What is going on, y'all? Travis here, back with another episode of Criminal Minds, Season 2, Episode 7. Let's get into it.
Next Friday, our children will be asked a question. How they answer that will define us all. The question is, when victory and defeat, what are you capable of? State championship!
Same speech he gives every year.
Because it works every year.
What are you doing?
My brother's on the team.
You hate your brother. Did I ask you not to go to the pep rally?
Did I ask you to dump the quarterback?
Very nice.
Come on, guys. We're all hungry. We all know. Can you get some of this pizza? You'll remember how much you love each other. You okay?
Yeah, it's just a little cough. It's not gonna kill me.
Thanks for hanging with me.
Always.
Shit's about to go
Thank you,
down.
Daddy, for leaving us the house all weekend.
Polly.
Yeah?
Go on. I'll be right in.
Scared the
Okay, I'm gonna
shit
shower.
out of me.
Hey, garbage girl. Better not forget to wash your hands.
Do what I say, Polly, or Brooke and Kelly die. Now get dressed.
Damn.
Are you okay? What does this guy want?
I don't know.
Did you tell him our names? He called us by name. Did you tell him?
No. She's right. He knew our names.
What does that mean?
That he knows us? That he's someone we know?
If he knows us, why hasn't he talked to us?
He's some kind of freak! He comes back. We have to fight him together.
This time, we fight no matter what. He can't take all three of us at the same time.
Are you sure you're okay?
What does this guy want?
To choose,
Choose what?
2 of you will leave this room alive. 1 of you will die. You choose.
Why? Why? This all seems... It all just seems a little convenient. Everything just seemed to... The girl's dad's gone. He knows people's names.
Mrs. Homefeld? Hi, I'm Agent Giroux.
Thank you for seeing me.
The math
My
ain't
aunt said it was an
mathin'.
emergency.
She said to give this to you. You played soccer.
I don't understand.
My daughter Polly plays soccer too, for North Mammon. She got a scholarship to Penn State.
My aunt didn't really explain to me the nature of this emergency.
No one is looking for them. My daughter and her 2 friends, they've been missing for 5 days, and I know someone took them, but no one will believe me.
Missing?
So where does everybody think
There's
they
here.
are?
This is you, right? I mean, you found this girl, right?
Not just me. The team here did.
Can you ask him to
That
help
seems
me?
like a long-ass time for some teenagers
no one
to be
is looking
missing and
for my
nobody to
Polly.
give a fuck.
Much as we might want to take this case, we have to be invited by local authorities.
I called the police chief. He faxed over an official request for our assistance. This is Brooke Chambers. Her father, Peter, a widower, left her home alone for the weekend. Polly Homefeld and Kelly Seymour. At 9:35 p.m. during the town's pep rally, both Kelly and Polly called home.
It's me. I know this is last minute. Brooke, Kelly, and I are going to take off on a road trip for a few days. Last adventure before graduation. We'll be back Friday night. Love you.
Kelly Seymour left this message on her parents' machine 44 seconds later.
It's me. I know this is last minute. Brooke, Polly, and I are going to take off on a road trip for a few days. Sort of our last adventure before graduation. We'll be back Friday night. Love you.
So why not
Exactly the same.
why not the third one?
Both calls were made from Brooke's cell, which has been turned off.
And there's been no activity on their cell phones or ATM cards since Saturday.
Does sound like they were reading from a script.
Okay, guys, not for nothing. I remember my senior year in high school. Isn't it possible these girls just took off on a road trip?
No, absolutely not. Polly accepted an athletic scholarship to Penn State. I was a high school athlete just like these girls. I was these girls. They don't smoke, and they do not jeopardize a full ride scholarship by cutting school and missing practice.
I hear you, JJ. It has been 5 days. There's a chance we may not find them.
I don't think so.
Why not?
The phone messages, they said, I'll see you next Friday, not 2 days, not 2 weeks.
Why be that specific? My guess is we have until Friday to find them.
2 days.
So are we taking this case?
Fuck yeah, you are.
Wheels up in 30 minutes?
Fuck yeah, you are. But it's just like weird.
Legendary basketball coach John Wooden said, it's not so important who starts the game, but who finishes it.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Sykes, Tom.
Derek Morgan.
Hope we haven't brought you folks out here for nothing. You don't believe the girls are missing? It's not really the kind of thing that happens around here, you know?
We're surprised to know how many times we hear that.
Nothing looks out of place at all.
Talk to father?
Haven't located him yet. Chambers is a lawyer. He's always out of town on business.
It's him.
Third, that's tomorrow.
State championship football game.
Show us inside.
You can't find the dad. That he hasn't tried to contact his daughter in a week.
Hey, Judy. Hey, why don't you go on inside, make yourself comfortable?
Chief Yates, there's not much of a case file yet.
Listen, I can't get anyone to agree the girls are actually missing.
Mrs. Homefeld certainly believes it.
She's got a history of mental problems.
What kind of history?
Depression. Just heard she's even on medication.
Wow.
After her husband
Depression
abandoned her,
medication.
what, 12 years ago?
That's right.
If you were in her place, don't you think you'd be a little depressed?
Point taken.
If you're not sure the girls are missing, why would you request our help?
Something happened. I'm just not sure what. I'll take all the help I can get. Agent Giroux can be pretty convincing.
Are the parents inside?
We still haven't been able to track down Brooke's father. Well, he travels a lot. Listen, these people they're my neighbors. I don't want anybody assuming that they're involved.
We're not assuming anything.
Y'all are being weird as fuck.
You were right, Sergeant. No forced entry. If someone did attack these girls, they chose to comply pretty fast.
There are only two ways to immediately get compliance, either the threat of force or a previously established trust.
Whoever it was, it took a lot of planning. Detailed information about the girls when Brooke's father was gone. He knew they'd have to leave messages. With that script, they couldn't have talked to the parents directly.
Close family friend or a stalker.
But there's no way outsiders stalk these girls without being noticed.
We have to assume the people who abducted these girls are members of the community.
Dad.
Would have needed a spot to watch her from.
Should we expect a ransom demand?
Kidnapper. Are we sure they just haven't run off? It's pretty unusual the girls left identical messages. Why would Kelly run off?
Here's the thing. This is a football town. Kelly plays girls soccer. Our son's on football. This week, football's all anyone cares about. That didn't always sit right with Kelly.
Should her being told that she's not as important sit right with her?
It's gonna be all right. She'll be back after the game. You'll see.
I got some tissue in the office.
You can see all the windows from here.
Someone spent a lot of time here. Has it rained since Saturday night?
No.
He who seeks the queen of all knowledge.
Garcia, we're sending you some cigarettes.
A flesh-eating virus will be faster and far less painful.
We need some butts to rush to the lab for DNA analysis.
I love it when you say butts. Send away, sugar. Bang, bang for now.
You really think some of Martown's involved in this?
Said yourself, an outsider would have been noticed.
Sergeant Sykes. What?
Looks like Chief Yates won himself a title back in the day. Do you think it's strange that with 3 girls missing, nobody's talked about canceling tomorrow night's game?
Come on, Hotch, it's football. Don't you know they can play without girls?
Just found Brooke's car, abandoned.
You don't say.
I'm freezing.
We're all cold. She has a fever. Complaining about it isn't gonna make it any better.
You don't see Brooke and me jumping on you about it.
I don't see you or Brooke doing a damn thing.
This is what he wants.
How long have we been down here?
He wants to break us down. It's called sensory deprivation.
Not going to work. It's not gonna work.
Yes, it will. If he doesn't give us water and food, it will work. We could die down here.
Sounds like somebody y'all
Covered
gotta
in
make a
dust.
choice.
He must have been here for quite a while.
So much for the spontaneous road trip.
It's in a very traveled area.
So the car's left in town where it would eventually be found.
Eventually.
It's from the football team. It says KE on the brim.
Could be Kip Engler, the quarterback. Him and Brooke were an item. Well, you think he had something to do with this?
Good.
Was he at the pep rally Saturday night?
Yeah, he was the star of it.
No, but I think we know the kind of person we're looking for.
Brooke, Kelly, and Polly have been missing for 5 days.
The person responsible spent considerable time and energy planning the abduction. He did not do all this work to simply kill the girls once he had them. He certainly seemed to know he had the time.
And he had Kelly and Polly reference Friday in the messages they left.
We are certain the unsub is someone from this community. He didn't have your daughter leave you a phone message or a note, did he?
Well, not that I know of.
Tim.
Because he knew you'd be out of town for a while.
I don't like him.
Everything
I don't like
points
the
to
vibe.
him giving himself time.
Where the fuck have you been and why haven't anybody been able to contact you?
Oh, wait a minute. Someone from this town's taking my Brooke. I want to know what the hell's being done about it.
If you would just come with me, I will explain
You
everything.
care about your Brooke 6 days later? Where the fuck
Predatory
have you been,
abductors
bro?
like this unsub are intelligent. They like to watch everything. May even attempt to inject himself into our investigation.
Like the guy
We
that
also
just
know
walked
that
in the
predatory
front
abductors prepare a
fucking
nest.
door?
A remote cabin, an underground bunker, a secret secure place only he has access to. Designed to confine and conceal his prey.
Should we be looking for this nest?
The man who kidnapped these girls has a relationship or a job that permitted them to get close enough to watch them. We must focus on those people who had access.
A family member, a teacher, next door neighbor is the person you least suspect.
One more thing to remember. We're looking for someone who was not at the pep rally. Ask the community. I'm sure somebody videotaped it.
Mr. Chambers just took off.
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
Garcia, she just ran the cigarette butts through CODIS and got a name. Donald Haas.
Don Haas is the girls' soccer coach.
Was Coach Hans at the pep rally?
I don't remember seeing him there, no.
Where would Coach Hans be right now?
Now, I know we're all upset, but it is important that we keep a positive attitude. Those girls, they'd want you to be strong.
Where's my daughter, you son of a bitch? He do for me! Take it easy! He did it before! He was arrested and I got him off! Son of a bitch! That's enough!
Let's go.
What?
Little help?
You okay?
Maybe it's not the dad. I don't fucking know.
Hungry. Remember when we played Ashland and you stopped like 100 shots on goal?
It wasn't 100.
You were on fire that day.
You're the great player, Polly. You're the one going to Penn State.
You're gonna come visit me, right?
Yeah, you two are gonna vote.
There's got to be a way
kill that
to get
one.
him to come down here.
He's not coming down.
Some of us are trying to come up with solutions.
Don't. She's sick.
What about me? I'm sick of trying to come up with a plan while little Miss Perfect over here just whines.
She has a plan. She already has a plan.
Why hasn't she told us?
Because I'm not sick enough yet.
What the hell is wrong with Pete, huh? Going crazy like that. Like I had something to do with this. What if I smoke?
Yes. You smoke Marlin 100s, Mr. Haas.
Yeah.
We found 13 Marlin 100 cigarette butts. Your DNA on them. Across the
Marlin?
street from the Chambers house.
Is that what he said?
This is a mistake.
You smoked those cigarettes and left some of yourself on them. That's a fact.
Yeah, but I did not leave them there.
Can you tell me who did?
How the hell should I know?
All right, thanks. You can go back to work now.
Here's the guest registry.
I'll get started on these names through the computer.
There's a name in there, John Sherman. You're not going to find it in the state computer. He stays here once a month, and he pays me $100 cash over the rate, so I'll look the other way.
And you don't ask for ID?
I don't have to, see, because I know the guy. Only his name's not Sherman. It's Chambers. Peter Chambers.
That's the dad's name?
Don Haas kidnapped my daughter. Now, why are you wasting time talking to me?
He's being questioned in another
You're
room.
a little sus.
Tell me why you're so convinced that it was him.
The only person I know capable of doing something like this is Don. He's a sex offender.
His record is clean.
Well, 6 years ago, Don called me from Pittsburgh. He'd been arrested for soliciting an underage prostitute.
Why did he call you?
Because I'm a lawyer. We've been friends for 30 years. We played football together in
Then
high
you're
school.
okay with him coaching your daughter?
So why did you agree to help him?
Because Don swore it was a one-time thing. The girl had a record. I made sure that a sex offender could still spend all his working hours around young girls. God, I practically gave him my daughter.
Yeah, that seems pretty fucking weird.
Chambers represented Haas in a minor sex offense case. Had the record expunged.
What kind of sex offense? Sound like the right kind of crime?
Could be.
Well, Haas swears he didn't put the cigarette butts there.
Does it strike anyone else as grossly inconsistent that an unsub this sophisticated will leave an obvious pile of his DNA at the crime scene?
Don Haas was at the pep rally. I saw him in 2 different videotapes.
I guess I must have missed him.
All 3 of the victims' soccer jerseys were found behind the motel Peter Chambers has been staying at for the last week.
Why is he staying at a hotel in town?
Don Haas has an alibi for the night your daughter was taken.
Right? What the
Video.
fuck?
At the exact time the other girls were leaving their scripted messages, he was at the pep rally. You said you were in Philadelphia on business last week.
I'm sorry?
Were you in Philadelphia?
You think I hurt my daughter?
We just found the girls' soccer uniforms behind the Saginaw Motel. Were you in Philadelphia on business last weekend?
No.
Where were you?
I was at the Saginaw Motel.
What were you doing there?
I meet a friend there once a month. Actually, he's more than a friend. This is a small town. These are small town people. There's some things they just don't understand.
I need a name.
Glenn Donahue. He lives on Rittenhouse Square with his wife and his 2 little boys.
These men are innocent. On some planet, evidence to implicate.
Forensic countermeasures.
We've got no suspects, no reliable evidence.
We have the behavior. Fact of the countermeasures.
That would mean Haas and Chambers has significance to him, right?
Who he's implicated may be as important as who he's abducted.
He's been watching them all for a long time. Seething.
We need to bring the parents and the people he implicated in. They may be the key to finding him before it's too late.
He's ahead of us. Has been all along. I got a bad feeling about this one.
Me too.
It's terrible. But she's sick, and pretty soon we will be too. She is dying already. You don't know that. Look at her. She isn't gonna make it. We have to face facts. We don't have to.
So all we have to do is sacrifice our friend and we're safe.
We didn't do that to her, Polly.
How do you know he'll let us go anyway? Did you ever think of that?
We can get her help if we just get out of here.
He said one of us has to die.
We're never gonna see our families again, ever. No one will ever know what happened to her. You will never see your mother again, ever.
My mom would be totally alone. Totally alone.
I mean...
There's no other choice.
We're shitty, but...
She's gonna die anyway, right?
That's right, but we don't have to.
I kind of feel...
Hey, mister! We made our choice!
No!
What's happening? Nothing, Brooke. Nothing. Go back to sleep.
You gotta do it? Probably could have
This
saw that coming.
unsub or unknown subject is someone you know. He's someone from your past, and he is someone who thinks that you have wronged him. We'd like for you to think about who might fit that description.
Oh, I'm gonna take advice from somebody on mental medication?
Everyone knows, Judy.
Can we just stay focused, please?
Y'all can fuck off.
Man who took your daughters. You framed Peter Chambers and Don Haas for a reason. This is an attack on you.
You know, it's one thing for Brooke to pay for your mistake. But if my daughter has to pay for him too...
That's not fair, Gil.
You shut the hell up. You are nothing but a pervert. You will never get near the children of this town again.
We need to keep this as civil as possible.
They're not they killed the...
Gil, are you even listening? It wasn't Don. He had nothing to do with it.
Let him
They killed
coach
the
our
other one,
girls.
didn't
His arrest, a misunderstanding, okay?
one.
Talk to the hotel manager, Peter. We know about you. Maybe this is God's punishment.
Okay.
At least I didn't spend the week my daughter was
You're
missing
gross.
focusing on my son in a damn football game.
We know what you spent the week doing.
Y'all are gross. Y'all are being nasty as fuck to each other.
I blame myself for ever letting Kelly be friends with Brooke and Polly to begin with.
They haven't called
Low
anyone to
breeding
say that they're
always
out.
shows through. They're bad seed.
Don't talk about my daughter like that, all right? All right, that's enough. What is the matter with you people?
Literally.
This is exactly what he wants. He's turning all of you against each other, and you're just letting him do it. Your daughters are best friends, and you all have known each other most of your lives as friends.
Oh, he took them out? Oh, that's him. I thought it was like a cop that found them or something.
Don't let this man beat you this way.
Bro, what the fuck?
What do you want us to do?
Listen to these agents. All right, they came here to help. Let them do that.
We're gonna split you up and see if there's a name from your past in common.
Probably won't be a casual acquaintance. Knows your secrets. Don't just think of people you've knowingly wronged.
Yeah.
Maybe something you aren't even aware of or forgotten it. Or...
Agent Gideon, it's Penelope Garcia from Quantico. She says it's urgent.
Put on speaker.
Brooke Chambers' phone just switched back on. Downtown North Mammon, within 100 meters of the intersection of Main and First.
That's right outside.
Morgan, yeah.
Keep the parents back. There are only two of them.
Okay, Peter, just
It's okay. We're with the FBI. Are you all right? Polly, are you hurt?
She's bleeding.
It's not her blood.
Brooke, where's Kelly Seymour?
Oh, they did. Killed the other one.
Let me get you some more water.
Okay.
Polly, do you know who did this to you?
Whatever happened, very brave woman. Not many people can face what you did and make it out the other side.
It wasn't Polly's fault. She didn't do anything.
Nothing's happened. I'm just getting her some water.
Did you see where Kelly is?
We're working on it.
When you said that we all grew up together, something struck me. We all played football together. Even Chief Yates. We were all on the last championship football team.
The championship game's tonight.
Do you know where Kelly Seymour is?
Where's the water?
Would you mind if I...
No, please.
Hi, Polly. My name's JJ. I grew up in East Allegheny, just right up the road. I was captain of the varsity soccer team my senior year. Got me a scholarship to Pittsburgh. It's not exactly Penn State. I know that's where you're going because your mom told me. You know, your mom carried a picture of you all the way up to the FBI Academy in Quantico, Virginia, so that me and these agents here could help find you. And believe me, she was not leaving until we said we'd come. So no matter what happened
Such a babe.
over the past 6 days, this will all be a memory someday. But you will always have a mother that loves you that much. I want to show you a photograph, Polly. I want you to look at the men in the picture and tell me if you see the man that did this to you. Okay? It's okay.
We were so hungry, so thirsty, so cold.
He wants us to do it.
No way, I can't.
I can't. It's like those soccer players who crashed in the Andes. They had no food, nothing to eat except for their friends who had died. They were good people, but they didn't have a choice.
I mean, what did you expect if you're sitting there listening to a plan about them killing you?
Choice. They'd already decided to, but it wasn't Polly's fault. It was him. Said we had to choose.
Who is it, bro? Who made you choose?
I never saw him.
But she did?
He made us choose.
That's true. Did she see him? Oh.
Good job.
The fucking garbage man?
That's the guy who found the soccer jerseys. That's the garbage man.
Marcus Younger. He was a star of our team. Blew his knee out in the first quarter of the championship, lost a full ride scholarship.
You know where he lives?
Guys, it's a storm cellar outside.
I got him!
Marcus Younger, FBI.
What a fucking weirdo.
I never touched her.
Put your hands where I can see them.
I never hurt them.
Get up, Marcus.
I never even came into the room, Jeff. They did this. Brooke and Polly. All I did was show them who they really are, what they were truly capable of. For pretending to be decent. When it came down to it, they reacted just the way I knew they would. They turned on each other.
But why?
Just like when I got hurt.
Oh.
You all couldn't wait to run over me, to take my life.
Bro.
To forget all about me.
Get the fuck over it.
Marcus, I'm not gonna ask you again. Get up.
You don't know what it's like, Jeff. You all have lives, and I just cleaned up after you. Now you have to clean up after me.
You get him out of here.
Let's go.
What a fucking dirtball.
The ultimate choice for a man, inasmuch as he is given to transcend himself, is to create or destroy, to love or to hate. Eric Fromm.
Can't sleep?
You can't imagine the pressure small town creates. Everyone pushing, everyone watching.
Why'd you play?
Athletic scholarship was the only way I was getting to college. It's my only way out. Besides, having a thick skin when it comes to pressure, it's a good thing in this line of work.
You did exceptional work last couple of days.
Thank you.
Arch is pretty good looking.
It's nice to be noticed.
Yeah, we don't usually, do we?
It's not why I do it.
You ever thought about taking the classes, becoming a profiler?
No. I admire what you guys do. I like my role. I like being the person the family can turn to.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought everyone wanted to be a profiler.
Sorry.
What's all that?
New cases. I gotta figure out where we're going to next.
Hey, wait a minute. We're the profilers. I thought we made those decisions.
Sure you do.
All right, well, I'm gonna find some place to get some sleep.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Thanks.
Cute. Maybe she does. Maybe she does want to be a profiler. That episode was really interesting. Totally thought it was going to be the dad. But then again, that would have been super obvious, so I could see why they kind of set it up like that. What a fucking choice, though. How do you choose that? And then you kind of got to just have it out for yourself, really. It like sounds super shitty, but like in that kind of situation, they weren't going to find them. And so it was kill or be killed. And I could kind of see how the one girl, Ollie, I think her name was, the one who didn't do it but lived, she was like trying to stay out of it and be the voice of reason. Okay, there's a good thing that one of those people, somebody there was like that. But the other girl who died, it kind of makes sense where she was coming from, because it's like the girl over here, she gonna be sick anyway, but she should have been a little more quiet about it, because homegirl over there sick in the corner, of course, took it in her hands and was like, bitch, you ain't killing me because I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna have to kill you so I don't die. I mean, I get it. I feel like I get it. Like, if it has to be somebody, like, it's kill or be killed. But damn, those parents were being so hateful to each other and shit too. Interesting episode. I like seeing JJ like be a little more, like, connect a little more, like, personally. That was pretty cool too. I love this show, man. Never know what you're gonna get next. Let me know what y'all thought about this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.